Museum of Natural History, but we didn't have any records, field records, documentation of the excavations. When the Catholic Church moved their archives from Mandarin, Florida to St. Augustine, Sister Catherine Bitzer found field records that she knew were related to archaeology, so she contacted the museum. And we came out here and did some limited testing, just small trenches about this wide, to search for the foundations that Father Spellman had found. And that was in the spring of 2011, and we determined the rough outlines of the structure, and then we came back in the fall of 2011, and we excavated a 3 meter by 3 meter unit at the junction of two walls, where the coquina foundations met tabby foundations. And what we were able to determine at that time was that the coquina structure was placed first, and the tabby structure was built sometime afterwards. And we believe that it's possibly the original church was destroyed in 1702 when the British raided St. Augustine, and then it was rebuilt after that. And we think that perhaps the tabby construction represents that rebuilding period after 1702, in which they would have added on to the original church structure and probably repaired the coquina structure that was the original church.
Mr. Waters, how you compare this discovery with Jamestown?
It's difficult to compare to Jamestown because that is an actual city or a town, whereas this is just a very early Spanish mission. Mission Nombre de Dios was the earliest of all the Spanish missions in this area, as well as the longest lasting, persisting to 1763. And this is a really exciting discovery because if this truly is the building that was occupied from 1677 until 1728, when it was destroyed after another British raid and then relocated, it really gives us a window into the activities of the mission during a time period which has been relatively little studied so far. So we can learn about the activities that went on between, at the mission between the Spanish and the Native Americans, as well as looking at how the mission community rebuilt itself after the raids by the British.
How come